There's an old adage in the locker room, it's a favorite amongst us legends. WWE is all about moments. Moments that create memories, moments that create legacies, moments that create legends, stories that are passed down for generations. In Universe Mode, you're in control of those moments. Play as a WWE superstar to cement your place as the greatest of all time. Or experience Classic Mode, where customization is king. Control your brands, divisions, and champions, then play through WWE's annual schedule or completely customize the calendar. If one night isn't enough, shows can also take place across multiple days. And if you feel like reliving the Monday Night Wars, you can even assign multiple shows to the very same day. Pay off storylines by pitting superstars in rivalries and choosing actions like ambushes, cash-ins, and cutting promos to decide what actually happens in the ring. But wait, the options don't stop there. Oh no, bring in superstars, championships, and shows of your very own or other players' creations. The possibilities are endless. And now the time has come to make your own legacies and legends. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. Welcome to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode.
Here comes Big Bronson Reed.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed!
Bronson Reed tips the scales at over 330 pounds, but has the agility of a man half his size.
Though when that tsunami comes crashing down, you'll know you ain't facing a cruiserweight.
Bronson Reed is indeed ready for war.
I have a feeling we're just moments away from another jaw-dropping, pardon me, Stu, tsunami!
has unlocked the crypts of the underworld in his mind and unleashed the demon.
In a quest for psychological warfare, Finn Balor just brought out the heavy artillery. You know it's a special occasion when the demon arrives.
The demon, the representation of when Finn Balor explores the deepest, darkest part of his personality and exposes it for the world to see.
Finn's opposition tonight is about to face the harsh reality that they need to slay a demon.
And the WWE Universe has wondered if we'd ever see the demon again, but tonight, he's back in a big way. The energy in here is much different than normal. This is not your typical Finn Balor.
No, Michael, this is a whole higher level of persona for Finn. This is the demon. This is Balor's version of a judge, juror, and executioner.
Intimidation must be the mind game Balor is pursuing.
But just look at big Bronson Reed. Reed weighs in over 330 pounds, has a 59-inch chest, a 74-inch wingspan, and can bench press 600 from the top.
Diving elbow drop, are you kidding me? Balor's lost momentum here.
Finn really having trouble with this defense, showing his determination there with that kick out.
Just disrespecting their fallen opponent.
And an elbow drop, too.
He's looking a little battered now.
It's looking like Reed's opposition is failing to rise to this challenge.
Big Bronson Reed is as tough as they come, but he has a habit of letting things go off the rails if they don't go exactly as he planned. Hopefully, Reed can keep his cool and roll with the punches in this one.
A nice thought, but maybe easier said than done for someone with Reed's temper.
He's in a bad place. This is where it could all end for him.
Setting course to the top turnbuckle.
From the top. Incoming. Boom.
Big Bronson Reed up high.
You know what he's thinking, and it is not good. Up high.
Oh, gets caught up in a bad position. He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
Finn Balor setting up his opponent from the corner. Shotgun drop kick.
Time marching on, and the demon only getting stronger. Well, look out.
Off the mark.
Did you see that? Risking it all and taking an awful fall.
Heading to the top now.
soaring. Tremendous drop kick.
This is a man.
This is where Finn Balor's at home.
Will Bronson get back up?
Looks like some words have been exchanged.
And body language is telling me they might not have been the kindest. Balor making clear he is not going to back down in this fight.
Oh, brutal miscalculation. Oh, shocking inside cradle.
Small package
Into the
is coming.
A defiant kick out after one.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will. It's that time.
With a Death Valley driver.
Cover. 2 count. He kicks out at 2.
How?
Oh, no, we've seen this before.
Behind you! Behind you!
Whoa, definitely a scary few moments. You can stop covering your eyes now, Buck.
Reed's hurt. Shoulders down. Got it. No, just a 2.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there. I like this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
And he's stumbling to his feet, unaware of his surroundings.
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
A brutal impact after taking a gigantic gamble like that.
Boom!
Oh, he slips out of harm's way.
Oh, what a strike to the back.
A warning and a challenge from Reed. Oh! Springboard drop kick.
I like this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Where's Finn going now?
Flying. Big height, bigger impact. Oh, man, this might be it.
2, and he fights it off.
How in the world did he kick out? No way.
Finn Balor up top. Misses big time. Oh, drop.
Bronson Reed.
And driven down with an axe driver.
Will that clinch things for Reed?
No, he beats the count.
What more can be said? I don't even think Finn knows how he kicked out there.
Everything possible was done to win there, but it just fell short.
Elbow drop, big time.
He's headed to the top now.
Oh boy, I think we know what he has in store next. Up high,
Crossbody from the top.
Saw it coming. It counters it.
Down with a sling blade.
basement drop kick.
And he was able to turn that around on Balor.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Shotgun drop kick.
Could be thinking of high-risk offense here.
Set up for a second time.
And there was some force on that move. This place is going insane.
The ground beneath my feet is shaking.
Fist directly to the gut.
Balor muscling Hump is a 1916.
Did Balor secure a win?
Looking for the pin. A celebration begins. Enjoying the victory here tonight. Opponent, obviously a sore loser.
Well, Cole, I got a feeling this story is far, far from over.
Sign me up for a rematch. You better reinforce the ring, because here comes destruction.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match. Making his way to the ring from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed.
The kaiju of WWE, Big Bronson Reed. He has been on an absolute tear as of late.
We've seen him beat some big names, compete in some major matches. I think it's just a matter of time before Bronson really hits it big.
Gentlemen, Big Bronson Reed is ready to claw through the competition.
And I don't think anyone can stop him.
Evil is here.
And his opponent, the Demon, Finn Balor.
What a moment.
What a spectacle. And what a big fight we're about to witness. When Balor dons the war paint, it's like his abilities are taken to the next level.
Finn Balor said the Demon is where his artistic and wrestling sides meet. It allows him to release his inner demon and channel a more aggressive side of his personality.
Every superstar has that one attribute, that one innate feeling that takes them to the next level, that drives them to go that much harder. Well, that innate attribute for Finn Balor truly is the Demon.
The animosity is at an all-time high here as these two settle things in a no-holds-barred match.
No move is illegal. No object is off limits. This is going to be brutal, and I, for one, cannot wait.
Wow, clubbing blow to the back.
He quickly gets out of dodge. Body blocking.
Followed immediately by a big elbow.
Shoulders down, going for the cover. A kick out before the referee can get to one.
These men knew this match was going to be hard fought.
Man.
Jordan. Dropping the elbow.
Oh, look at this. Measuring. He's about to unleash something big.
Ooh, he fends that off. He's headed out to the ringside area. And now headed to the outside. Hooked him up. And a suplex.
The action spilling out toward our announce desk.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Producing a trampling. And Reed is taking command of this one.
Finn Balor's under the gun.
Love it or hate it, there's a certain toughness that's brought out in no DQ matches.
Yeah, no DQ matches can really test just how much a superstar can take. Sometimes it's even more than they expected. For certain superstars, it may unlock a new part of their personality.
Reed has him up. Driven down with Wasteland, and a thunderous senton to follow. Absolutely crushing display of power from the Big Aussie.
Any chance the table will be set up for a lovely spread? Never mind, that never happens. Someone is likely going through it. Up high.
You gotta be kidding me! Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that.
Counters with an attack on Reed. And the announce table's getting a makeover.
That's not very feng shui.
That definitely says more chaos to me.
Caught an elbow in the gut for that effort.
I think it's time to clear out.
Yeah, this is a bad situation. Headed to the top rope.
And he now slides back into the ring
From the top.
Oof. That'll teach him not to showboat in the middle of a match. Whoa, serves him up there. Maybe that'll change his attitude.
Into the barricade. Wow. Oh, God. And perhaps Reed's confidence just got a bit shaken. Ooh. Oh, Balor with the counter.
Whoa! Springboard drop kick.
Big forearm.
Placing him in the corner.
He's got a plan for that table, and it does not involve a dinner party.
Oh, my goodness! Please stop!
Vicious. From way up.
Double axe handle.
And Reed, this one's for the match. He breaks the ref's count before 2.
Somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out.
Oh my, what on earth? Look at this. The lights are back on, but I'd say the intrigue is just beginning, guys.
Without a doubt, Michael, who knows what will happen next?
He's setting this table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad night.
Each counter leaving the...
Hoisted up. A set ass driver.
Can Reed close it out?
There's 2, 3, no! A 2 count.
A truly extraordinary kick out by Finn Balor.
That was plan A, and it didn't work. He must be thinking about plan B at this point.
Where in the world does one find such strength at this stage?
Neither superstar giving an inch here.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Oh!
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Both absolutely drained, but both
refusing to give up. Oh, the basement drop kick.
Up the rope he goes.
From way up, Balor's handle connects.
And he wants more
From the top.
Can Reed come back to that?
Looking to the pin, but was that enough?
Oh, he kicked out.
Can you imagine how much escaping that pin must have cost him?
I can. These are the moments where you really find out how tough you are.
This means Finn has to adjust. Finn needs to reconstruct his game plan.
Oh, big club. Gets him out of that.
Hooked up. Oh, 1916.
And a well-timed maneuver rocks Reed.
Balor isn't done yet with this.
He's in the drop zone.
Good balls from Balor.
Balor could take this one. On the top rope.
Ross. It's over. You can't survive that again.
There's two. That's it. The blood and sweat put into this match. Well worth it.
Breeze, how's your show doing over there, man?
It's okay. I think I have to release Jody Garcia.
Oh, not Jody. She's carried you for like 2 seasons.
Yeah, but she wants bonuses and title matches, and actually, I might trade her after the PLE.
Oh, that'd be good because her morale under your regime has been pretty bad.
Well, how's the stamina and the injuries on your side?
Stamina injuries are fine because everybody's morale is so high.
No, but that's normally the problem on your show is the stamina and the injuries. You have no people to choose from.
That's not the problem on my side. The problem on your side is you don't have the cash. Look at me, I'm wearing velvet. What do you have on? What do you bring to your super... Legendary General Manager and Hall of Famer himself, Paul Heyman. Sir, how can we help you? Wise, yes.
Your tribal chief is on his way. He does not like raised voices.
It's his fault. Okay, we'll say that.
You start it every time.
You can tell by the way he's dressed, he has no manners. No home training. You're doing it. Look at the smug little face.
I do this every time.
Have you guys seen this?
No, sir, what is this?
Whatever it is, you didn't get it from me.
Give me this. You need PLE power cards. It looks like you can get unique cards from winning PLEs.
No way. And there's go-home shows into the PLEs. All brands are in the PLEs.
What do you mean all brands are in the PLEs?
All of my guys, all of your guys, they're together.
What? Give me this. New match types, dude. Look, Money in the Bank.
No.
Gauntlet matches.
What?
Underground.
Oh, you still have to stick to your timer. There's a timer this year.
A timer. On the line. Oh, Breeze. Breeze, I'm gonna crush you this year. It's not even
You
close.
might as well give up now.
Give up now? What are you talking about?
You have to give up now.
You know what? There's only one way to find out.
I guess it is.
Yeah. Simulate. You have to. It's the same. Ready? Simulate. Breeze, which? This camera. This camera. This camera. Okay, ready? Simulate.
The WWE Draft has begun. Who will be the first pick? Who will be the first pick for SmackDown?
SmackDown drafts Cody Rhodes.
It's undeniable. Cody Rhodes joins the roster.
Nick Aldis picks a man he has a long history with, Cody Rhodes.
Pick number 1 from NXT Mutiny. SmackDown's GM prepares the second pick.
SmackDown chooses Roman Reigns.
The Tribal Chief will call SmackDown his home.
He's explosive, he's unpredictable, and direct. What a pick.
Who will get SmackDown's third selection?
SmackDown selects Jey Uso.
Main event, Jey Uso joins the new brand.
Absolutely amazing instinct by the GM making this pick.
Great anticipation for SmackDown's fourth pick.
SmackDown picks Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair going to SmackDown. Very smart pick.
She has a ton of spirit, and that is really going to help this brand.
An important choice at number 5 for SmackDown.
SmackDown selects Liv Morgan.
The GM looking to live dangerously.
Perhaps the most motivated woman on this or any roster.
SmackDown about to make another big pick.
SmackDown drafts Randy Orton.
The Viper has found a lair on SmackDown.
A guy who will never give up. Not in the ring, not for this brand.
A tough choice awaits the SmackDown GM.
SmackDown drafts Dexter Lumis.
Dexter Lumis is about to creep out a whole new show.
A man on the cusp of this brand's main event.
SmackDown pondering its next pick.
SmackDown chooses Nikki Cross.
The GM brings the chaos with Nikki Cross.
I think she could finally make a main event leap here.
Important pick for the Mutiny brand. The SmackDown GM is preparing their next pick.
SmackDown selects Shawn Spears.
Shawn Spears ready to take a seat atop this brand.
A future champion by hook or by crook.
The next member of SmackDown is about to be picked.
SmackDown picks Damian Priest.
The Archer of Infamy taking aim at SmackDown.
The brand felt incomplete without this guy. Great late pick.
SmackDown contemplates their next pick.
SmackDown drafts Lyra Valkyria.
A dark cloud has taken over this brand as they chose Lyra Valkyria.
She has all the tools to be a future player here.
Who is next on the SmackDown roster? Take a look at the talent on the blue brand. Who is about to join the Raw roster? NXT is wide open here with their next selection. Who will be next to bring the mutiny? The Raw GM taking stock of the talents. A major decision for the NXT War Room. Team Mutiny weighing their options here. Team Red looking to round out its roster with this pick. A lot of ways NXT can go here. Let's see what they pick. Raw weighing their options here. Who's up for NXT? The Punk Rock brand with their next pick. A lot of opportunities here for Raw's next selection. The NXT GM weighing their options here. Mutiny moving on in the draft. The next round begins for Monday Night Raw. NXT ready for their next selection in this draft. A make-or-break pick for the Silver and Black. Raw looking to add to its haul with another pick. Who'll join the Black and Gold brand next? The Silver and Black brand taking stock of the board. It's another big pick for Monday Night Raw. Could be a make-or-break pick for NXT here. Speculation about the next member of Mutiny. The Raw War Room weighing its strategy here. A major decision for the NXT War Room. Speculation about the next member of Mutiny. The Raw GM taking stock of the talents. And here is a new roster of Monday Night Raw. NXT is wide open here with their next selection. Here's the hungry talent looking to break out on NXT. Who will be next to bring the mutiny? A look at the formidable talent on this brand.
And now the brands showing side by side. This is going to be a good season, guys.
One, two, that's three. Let me hear the bell.
The Apex Predator is here.
It's hard to believe it's been 2 decades on the hunt in WWE.
The following contest is a tag team extreme rules match and is for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers. First, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton is basically a 5-star general of psychological warfare.
Learned his killer instinct in Evolution and has now evolved into the Apex Predator.
Randy's entire body's a weapon. He's forged it through 2 decades of war.
Yeah, Randy Orton is no ordinary man, and there's nothing he won't do to take you down.
His opponent must understand the presence and the danger in front of him.
The son of a dream, the American Nightmare.
Michael, a man who redefined himself away from WWE and is now a main event star.
And from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
This is the man who ended Roman Reigns' historical 1,316-day reign as undisputed WWE Champion. Some might say Cody finished the story.
And now the American Nightmare sits atop the mountain as the new leader in our industry.
All eyes are on Cody Rhodes. He knows every match is a must-win now.
Well, Rhodes has proven he can win the big one. And now Cody looks ready to create a new chapter in the Rhodes family legend.
The crowd on their feet.
I suppose this is when you'd like me to make a yeet joke, a yeet pun. Well, it ain't gonna happen. Jey Uso, very impressive superstar, though.
And from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, main event, Jey Uso.
This is a man who has bled, scratched, and clawed just to get near the top of the mountain.
Jey has an unbelievable connection with the crowd, fully behind him in everything he does.
From tag team excellence to the main event.
It has been an incredible journey, and the good news is we're not anywhere close to it being over.
Already one of the most popular stars in WWE, but his following grows every single night.
And Jay looks ready to deliver on his unbelievable hype.
The original Tribal Chief is here.
And from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, the OTC Roman Reigns!
A man who was once one of the most dominant stars in history. Led the original Bloodline with an iron fist.
Wait. What do you mean once? Roman is still as dominant as ever.
But one thing's for sure, he is ready to prove that this is still his show, with or without the Bloodline.
This is what they mean when they say aura.
Roman Reigns once again acknowledged by the WWE Universe.
And a little advice to anyone who may share the ring with Roman, it's best served that you do the same.
Here we go, gentlemen. The tag team titles are up for grabs. Final preparations between partners before the action begins.
The Bloodline is ready for action, ready to annihilate any obstacle in their path, just like they have so many times before.
It seems like everywhere the Bloodline turns their attention, chaos is soon to follow. They bulldoze through naysayers and force people to acknowledge them.
If the Bloodline has their way, this match will just be another reminder.
Shoulders down! Oh, for the title!
And the champ doesn't even let the count start.
Not time to expect victory yet.
On a reverse DDT. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Settling on the kendo stick. No good can come from this.
Whack! This is turning into Swanson Street. Orton with an exploder suplex. Headed to the outside.
But for what reason? I guarantee that chair is not going to be used as it was designed for. Whoa, that was a stiff chair shot to the dome. Rose timed that one. Looking to tee off with that kendo stick. Best to get out of his way.
Now that'll do some serious damage. Takes a big clean hit from the table. The champ looking a little worse for wear.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Caught him.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No way. No way.
Pedigree delivered.
Ooh, neck breaker.
Oh, my gosh. Got the full Nelson.
Slam. Counter. He knew just what to do.
Wicked kick to the face. Whoa. Just tossing that table around like it was nothing.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
The challenger taking some minor damage.
Roman not backing down at all.
Hooked up.
What a smash.
That is just insulting. Super kick.
And now gets tossed into the ring. He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
And come on, no, don't bring the trash can out. That's for cleaning.
Well, Saxton.
Champ close to ending it here.
Taking advantage of the opportunity. Got the shoulder up.
Somehow, this title is still up for grabs.
Now might be a good plan.
Raised out. Watch out.
And does not get it.
And Cody didn't see that coming. Boom. And he tosses him back in now.
Something in store. That could be enough to continue the reign.
Going outside. What's he got planned here? Here he comes, sliding back in the ring.
The champ with the pin.
A kick out at two.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
A quick reversal by Jack. The champion into the pin. That stops the count. What a save. And knew what was coming there.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
Oh, that.
They're looking to end this. The challenger comes up big. He might be moments away from crowning a new champ. So close. That could have been it. We knew it was not going to be an easy task to put the champion away, and that's being proven right now.
The champion's proving that sooner perish than lose their title.
That should have been it. 99% of the time it is. Orton is seeing red right now, and he's got more work to do here.
Rose about to head to the pay window. Crossroads. The challenger clearing a path to the title.
No, he gets the shoulder up.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
He's able to counter that. He's going up.
Big elbow drop.
slowly getting back up, and he is not going to like what's next. From the top.
Diving double axe handle. Cover for the title. What a save. Orton never saw that coming.
The win, guillotine applied. I can't believe I'm saying this, Michael Cole, but Orton.
The guillotine locked in. This is
That was an incredible counter. Vertebreaker. The champion taking even more of a beating here.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now.
Oh, right to the throat.
Finds the mark.
And his head is taking even more damage.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
It's locked in now. Trying to fight it. Anything to...
Oh, man, that was a thing of beauty. Right into a snapmare.
Oh, man. Turned it into a statement DDT.
Looking to go up high. From the top. And gets tossed back into the mat.
That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that. Oh, my. Holding the table with surprising accuracy.
Oh, that can rock.
Thinking about a submission here. Boston Crab cinched in.
Breaks the submission, and they're still in this.
Sharp clothesline. Hit with the knee.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
Cody Rhodes procures a sledgehammer, ready to smash another throne.
Attacking the torso again, doing a little more damage.
You can tell if they're going to end this here.
Just bashing them with that hammer.
And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for this.
Headed back into the ring.
The American Nightmare.
We might see a new champion crowned.
Wasting no time. Into the cover. The reign continues. The champ kicks out.
Based on what we just saw, I think this match is far from over.
From the top.
Springboard drop kick.
From ring post to ringside. Risking it all paid off.
Oh, whip right into the post.
Able to evade the clothesline. Looking for a pinning combination. Shoulders are down.
And a strong kick out at one.
We are this far into the match. Where is this energy coming from?
Kick right to the gut. What's he hoping to find down there?
A ladder. Things are about to get high risk and very painful.
And Roman continues to attack with ferocity as this match goes on.
I have to imagine Roman is looking to end this soon.
Eats a punch to the face.
Driven down, head first.
Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver. Ripcord, lariat.
Watching.
Oh, hold on. Things turn around quickly. My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that.
And each of these lethal maneuvers have got to be taking a toll.
I think that's it. That must be it. Oh, kicks out, kicks out.
Simply refute. From the top.
Diving.
Shoulders are down. To retain. And stopping the pin there.
Perfect execution by the champion.
Turning it into a pin for the win. Oh, he gets the shoulder up before three.
The champion's shock is palpable. The champ will have to dig deeper now.
And Jay threw everything he had at his opponent. You got to wonder what else he's got to do to put him away.
And the American Nightmare.
Crossroads by Cody.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
2 count.
And we have new tag team champions.
Here are your the team of Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes.
This is undoubtedly one of the wildest matches I've ever witnessed.
Everything was at these teams' disposal, and they didn't shy away from it.
They took Extreme Rules to the limit.
Ring the bell. That's it. Ring it. One, two. That's it. Ring the bell. Solo Sikoa lifting Cody Rhodes up. Spear from Roman. Cover. Hook to the leg. Cody somehow now survives.
Are you kidding me? How? How did Rhodes survive?
Desire is how, Corey. Grit is how, Corey. This is how bad Cody Rhodes wants to finish his story.
What the?
It can't be.
It is!
John Cena's here. Cena's in WrestleMania.
A saving grace for Cody Rhodes. John Cena here to fight off Solo Sikoa.
Solo sent crashing to the outside, courtesy of the franchise.
Cena's got Roman up. Attitude adjustment.
Down goes Reigns.
And now John Cena with Solo Sikoa and through the announce table.
Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on.
You gotta be kidding me.
The final boss is at WrestleMania.
What a moment this is.
Brings back memories from WrestleMania over a decade ago.
Now this is a WrestleMania moment.
Rock and Cena face to face, feeding off the electricity of this crowd.
This is absolutely surreal. The final boss strikes, and Cena is down.
And now The Rock taking off the Mama Rhodes weight belt, and he's going to use it against Cody.
What? Oh.
No way. No way. Guys?
What is going on here? We know that music all too well, but
it's Seth Rollins, and a Superman punch by Reigns intercepts Rollins, who's out here in the old Shield gear. Undertaker's in the ring!
oh my gosh!
The Great One face to face with the Reaper at WrestleMania.
Undertaker with The Rock! And now Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes struggling to grab a hold of the steel chair in the ring.
Both men struggling to their feet. Roman beats Cody Rhodes. And this could be disastrous for the American Nightmare.
The Tribal Chief putting a ghost of his past to rest.
Roman Reigns setting up, looking for the spear to put Cody away.
No! Cody catches Roman. Crossroads.
Another crossroads.
Looking for the trifecta now.
Finish the story.
Everybody seems to think that WrestleMania 40 was the night
Here
of the
is your winner,
but
in
anyone
the
who knows us knows that it's going to take more than one bad night to bring us down. If anything, we're just getting started.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel and the wise man to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, the undisputed, uncontroverted, unquestioned leader of the Bloodline, the most dominant group in recent memory and in the entire history of WWE.
The Bloodline has all the damn gold.
For nearly 40 years, I have worked for, alongside, and even employed the absolute greatest superstars to ever do it.
Just how dangerous do you want to live?
I've created the Dangerous Alliance, led an extreme revolution with ECW, and managed the most legendary of all champions. And for me, none of that compares to the relationship I've built with the Anoa'i, Fatu, and Maivia families, the triumvirate that composes this dynasty that we know more colloquially as the Bloodline. My time with this family goes back 40 years. I've led them into battle, strategized with them, and have watched their children grow into top-tier superstars who have also created their own impressive legacies. And so it is my great honor to serve as your host for the WWE 2K25 Showcase, featuring a dynasty like no other, the Bloodline.
When you look at this incredible family tree, this is proof that there is only one royal family in professional wrestling, bound by blood.
A blood bond forged between High Chief Peter Maivia and Amatua Anai Anoa'i, the father of Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, created a force that has dominated professional wrestling for over 5 decades. An elite collection boasting names like the wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, as well as The Rock, Rikishi, Umaga, Yokozuna, Nia Jax, Jimmy and Jey Uso, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and of course, your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. They've owned championships, filled arenas, packed stadiums, broken box office records, years and decades of dedication to the craft, perfecting their art with each passing generation, ultimately leading us to right here, right now, with the Bloodline having dominated WWE for the last half decade. As your humble wise man, it is my duty to take you through some of the most ferocious battles featuring the greatest warriors in the family. Not everything goes according to plan, and this year we're going to give you a chance to right the historical wrongs and change history to bring more glory to the Bloodline. It's our showcase, after all. Honestly, their only real competition is themselves.
Acknowledge me!
All of this fighting amongst each other, this constant power struggle, no, I won't let all of that ruin this moment. Because it's not just about Solo Sikoa or Roman Reigns. It's not just about the Usos. It's about every single member of their family that came before them, who built the lineage, and who made them into the superstars that they've become today. It's been said elsewhere that wrestling has more than one royal family. That's undeniably true. Also undeniably true is that for all of those other families, there's only one Bloodline Dynasty. In a family that specialized in brute force over the years, perhaps no one better personified this than Rodney Anawai, nephew to the Wild Samoans, better known to the WWE Universe as the mighty Yokozuna. The family's first world heavyweight champion, Yokozuna arrived to WWE in the fall of 1992. An imposing behemoth, to say the least, Yokozuna would make an immediate statement, winning the 1993 Royal Rumble just a few months after his debut. This victory would grant him a WWE Championship match at WrestleMania 9, where he took on Bret the Hitman Hart. This meteoric rise to the top was only a hint of the dominance Yokozuna would have on WWE for the next year. 2 WWE championships, a WWE Tag Team Championship, victory over the era's titans like Bret Hart, Undertaker, Lex Luger, and Hulk Hogan.
Yokozuna is my middle name. I'm named after my uncle. I carry it with like so much pride and weight on my shoulders just because of like what he's done for this business and like who he is as a person too. It's a cool middle name to have, man. I represent it with the pride, man, that I have. Hopefully, man, I'm making him proud by doing it.
The manner in which Yokozuna melded incredible size with unspeakable agility shocked the WWE Universe, who to that point were used to their monsters hitting hard but moving slow. Yokozuna broke the mold, punishing opponents with super kicks, uranagis, leg drops, and of course, his devastating Banzai drop. A maneuver so effective that once it had connected, nobody kicked out of it. Nobody.
Rodney was a very unique talent. I think the way he was able to handle all the pressure, it was kind of parallel to how he was in the ring. For someone to be so big and to be so nimble, you just don't see that very often. Rodney was one of those first solo guys, singles competitor guys that was able to go out there and really just make waves, make a big splash. I mean, pun intended, I guess. You know, that fool jumped in a pool, he'd knock out all the water, and that's the way it felt sometimes. He would go into those arenas and just suck in all the energy and be able to give it back. So when I look at Rodney, I see someone very similar to me, someone who understands the top, the very, very top of the game, the top position, and everything that goes along with it.
In a career filled with so many highlight reel moments, perhaps nothing stands out more than when Yokozuna faced and defeated the so-called immortal Hulk Hogan at the first King of the Ring event in 1993. Looking to humiliate Hogan after the Hulkster stole Yokozuna's WWE Championship only 2 minutes after Yokozuna defeated Bret Hart for the title months earlier at WrestleMania 9, Yokozuna entered the ring totally focused on the task at hand. And on that night, he not only got revenge, but his victory would send Hogan packing from WWE for nearly 9 years.
Hulk Hogan is finished.
Many felt that Yokozuna had indeed killed Hulkamania. Now, you get to possess the power of the mighty Yokozuna and deal out punishment to Hulk Hogan to walk out of the King of the Ring, a 2-time WWE champion. Showcase the ability and the agility that made Yokozuna a Hall of Fame performer and take Hulkamania down. Banzai.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an event of international magnitude. Photographers from around the world as they are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
Coming down the aisle with Mr. Fuji is the champion from Polynesia Islands, weighing 550 pounds, Yokozuna!
One thing, Corey, he's 550 pounds, bigger than he's ever been.
And I understand Hulk Hogan trimmed down so he can have more speed, more endurance. But I'll tell you something, Hogan's got to take him out early.
This is going to answer a lot of unanswered questions from WrestleMania 9. A lot of pressure on the president of WWE for what he did. But this is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan. Let the winner be the winner.
One thing's for sure, Hogan will be quicker. He will be faster than he's ever been in any previous title defense.
Well, this is going to be interesting because he's wrestling a fresh Yokozuna this time. Not a man who's already wrestled a 15-minute match with Bret the Hitman Hart.
Well, Hogan and Yokozuna's last match lasted less than 30 seconds when Hogan won the title at WrestleMania.
Well, I can tell you, this match will go much longer. Yokozuna will not be caught by surprise this time.
Listen to this. What a phenomenal ovation for the WWE Champion.
His opponent, coming down the aisle with his manager, the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, from Venice Beach, California, weighing in 302 pounds, the WWE Champion, Hulk Hogan.
You can feel this facility shake, literally moving. The rafters shaking with the ovation of the WWE Champion Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan thrives on these people. He thrives on the Hulksters, the little Hulksters. This is what keeps this man going.
Hulk Hogan's relying on the fans. He wants to hear them cheer. He wants to draw strength from them. But Yokozuna's focused. He has not taken his eyes off Hulk Hogan. He is ready, believe me.
The Hulkster ready for war, and you can bet, ladies and gentlemen, it will be warfare here.
Well, he's been saying for weeks that he is going to be the first man to slam Yokozuna.
Oh, nobody slams Yokozuna.
Well, we'll see. Hulk Hogan wanted to prove it was not a fluke that he beat Yokozuna. And now we're going to find out if it was a fluke or not.
You can see it in everyone's eyes. They all want this championship. Michael Cole. alongside Byron Saxton and Corey Graves. Emanating from King of the Ring, 1993. Yokozuna is fuming over his embarrassing WrestleMania loss to Hulk Hogan. Now, Yokozuna has vowed to reclaim the WWE Championship and wipe Hulkamania off the map.
Indeed, the last time these two shared a ring, it was disastrous for Yokozuna. Mr. Fuji issued a challenge to Hogan on behalf of his client. And 22 seconds later, Hogan was the new WWE Champion.
But that night was mired in controversy as Yokozuna had just been to battle with Bret Hart to win the title. This is going to answer a lot of questions from WrestleMania, and trading back and forth blows now.
Where's that?
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Who will break first? That is the question.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Still so much more action to come after this amazing matchup. Of course, we have the King of the Ring finals later, but before then, there will be an 8-man tag team match with the Steiner brothers and the Head Shrinkers on opposite sides.
You want to talk about unfinished business from WrestleMania? Those two teams went to war back in Vegas, and I expect even more hard hits here tonight.
We know each man's strategy coming in. Yokozuna has added 50 pounds to his frame since WrestleMania, while Hogan has actually slimmed down since he captured the WWE Championship.
Indeed, we're going to see more speed, more endurance from the Hulkster. But now that Yokozuna has hit 550 pounds...
Oh, no. Bare hug of pride. This is not good for them.
Furiously trying to fight his way out of the bear hug. Can he do it? Yes. Lariat. Good Lord.
That was nasty. As we get deep into this match, you have to be impressed by a man the size of Yokozuna exhibiting this level of stamina.
Everything about Yokozuna is impressive.
Yoko now, belly-to-belly slam.
That's got to be the end of Hulkamania.
Jimmy Hart trying to rally. And a kick out by Hogan with authority.
Hulk Hogan's not done yet. Hulk Hogan is coming alive.
Yokozuna back to his feet. Big chop to Hogan. And Hogan's starting to hulk up here.
How many times have we seen this over the years?
These massive strikes from Yokozuna having absolutely no effect on Hogan.
Hogan fired up. Hogan's ready to go.
Hogan feeding off the energy of all the Hulkamaniacs.
And here comes Hulk. And Yokozuna being backed up to the ropes. Big boot.
I can't believe Yokozuna's still standing.
Hogan continuing to pour on the offense. A second big boot, but Yoko still on his feet.
Don't let up, Hulkster. Keep swinging, keep firing away.
That boot, Yoko staggering, stunning, and he's down.
Drop the leg, Hogan. Drop the leg.
Hogan, leg drop. Here's the cover on Yoko, who kicked out of the leg drop.
What? Get Mr. Fuji out of there. Hogan feeding off the energy. Whoa, wait a minute. What is that photographer doing on the apron?
There's a match going on. What the heck?
What was that?
What in the world just happened here?
Oh, no. A big splash.
Yokozuna demonstrating his full power. Hogan's in trouble.
He answers right back.
This might be it.
And he kicks out of the pin and one.
Somehow still in this fight. Not down and out yet.
He's making his way to ringside now. And Hogan gets stonewalled. thrown back into the ring. Placing him in the corner here. Yokozuna turns it around.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
Ooh, what a damaging blow.
You saw that one coming.
Good Lord.
Got the cover. Looking to hang on to the title.
Kick out after one from the challenger.
Still going to take a massive effort to keep him down. Narrowly escaping there.
The big man, Yokozuna. Massive big leg drop.
That's the kind of cold-hearted offense that's made Yokozuna so feared.
Yoko says this one's over.
You like pancakes? The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
2, and he's still in the game.
That was a matter of a fraction of a second.
I don't think anyone inside this building was expecting a kick out after that move from Yokozuna. Placed against the turnbuckles. What a reversal!
Dominating shoulder tackle.
And gentlemen, Yokozuna may be but one move away from ending Hulkamania.
The camera lights are flashing. Yokozuna is so close to regaining the title.
And he turned it around.
A string of counters. These two are finding an answer for everything.
Knife edge chop echoing.
Dragging his opponent to the corner of a thunderous headbutt from Yoko.
It is only going to get worse for the opponent of Yokozuna. From the middle rope.
Side drop.
Are we headed towards a title change?
2.
And Yokozuna is once again champion.
I can't believe it.
The winner of this bout, and new WWE Champion, Yokozuna.
We have the official word. Yokozuna is indeed the new WWE Champion. We may have just witnessed the end of Hulkamania, gentlemen.
There's no may about it, Cole. Yokozuna just conquered Hogan, and every newspaper in Japan is going to be filled with...
Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built their legacy: tag team wrestling. Starting with the wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, all the way through to more recent champions like the Usos or Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. This dynasty has always excelled in tag team competition, consistently showing an ability to dominate the division with a wide variety of looks. And the first team that we will look at, accompanied to the ring by Afa himself.
Fatu and Samu, the Head Shrinkers.
They put the fear in people's hearts. That's what the Head Shrinkers did back in the day. Second to none in that ring. You know, hard-nosed, battle-tested. They went for it every single night.
More astute fans may also know that early in their journeys, Samu and Fatu were managed by me, Paul Heyman, then known as Paul E. Dangerously, and the SST, the Samoan SWAT team.
The Samoan SWAT team is here. Vengeance is mine.
Already an imposing force that early on, their future greatness was obvious to so many industry experts. Afa, more than anybody, knew he had the team on his hands, with Samu being his son and Fatu his nephew. The tribal elder was able to mentor both, instilling in them the same unrelenting approach to competition that made the Wild Samoans world famous. The team toured through regional promotions before a quick stop with me in WCW, but WWE was always their goal. Upon arrival, it was clear that the Dynasty's next generation had indeed arrived, immediately drawing comparisons to their world-renowned predecessors. 10 years before it became cool to say, Samu and Fatu displayed ruthless aggression in the ring, overwhelming opponents before the bell and continuing the non-stop attack until their hands were raised in victory. Deceptively agile for men of their size, they brutalized the opposition with devastating dives from the top rope. The duo would eventually go on to capture the WWE Tag Team Championships in the spring of 1994, fulfilling the promise and carrying the legacy to even greater heights. At WrestleMania 9, the Head Shrinkers' one and only in-ring WrestleMania appearance saw them taking on Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
Be prepared, Steiner brothers. We're gonna give you a pain that you have never felt before. Yeah.
While I'm not one to make excuses, I am one to give opportunities to you, our expert gaming member of the WWE Universe. And so, today, you have the opportunity to make things right. WrestleMania 9, Las Vegas, Nevada. The Steiners performed at a near-perfect level that day, able to find every reversal and in the chaos emerge victorious. We are asking you to fix that. Stop them in their tracks and get the Head Shrinkers that WrestleMania victory you and I both know they deserve. But if you're not careful, you're going to find yourself reliving the very same memories that have haunted Samu and Fatu for years. Steiner lines, suplexes, Frankensteiners that will all bring your evening to a vicious, miserable end.
One of the toughest teams in WWE history.
Nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery.
As a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Alpha at a combined weight of 565 pounds. Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
Fair warning, this one may not be too pretty, guys.
You talk about rugged individuals. These are two tag teams that can really bring the fight to anyone that steps in their path.
Yeah, there's about to be a seismic collision in the ring.
This match means so much to the Steiners and to the Head Shrinkers.
Well, the whole world is focusing on WrestleMania 9, and the last thing you want to do is come up on the short end.
Pride is on the line, and as is a stake to the claim of being the toughest team in all of WWE.
The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation here in their first WrestleMania. And we'll see if they can carry on Michigan's winning ways.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 531 pounds. Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
The Steiner brothers are one of the most promising tag teams we've ever seen in WWE.
But Samu and Fatu are looking to stomp out any of that promise right here at WrestleMania.
Let me warn the WWE Universe right now. This is going to be a brutal match. Just two heavy-hitting tag teams going at it. physical smash mouth wrestling. And like Saxton said, it won't be pretty at all.
Big fight feel in Las Vegas as gladiators face off here at WrestleMania 9.
And we are watching four men who would have been right at home inside of a Roman Coliseum. The Head Shrinkers and the Steiners are ready for a true battle.
Both teams are relatively new to WWE, but we've seen that each duo is not afraid to get physical. Each side is looking for their first WrestleMania win, and they will do anything to earn it.
Goes into the corner.
And Scott with the wherewithal to counter. WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now. And later tonight, none other than Hulk Hogan will lead the Mega Maniacs against Money Inc. for the tag team titles.
Odds makers in Nevada have the smart money on Hulk Hogan leaving Vegas with the gold tonight.
Scott gets waylaid.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here. Answer after answer for each other's offense. Oh, uncorked a big punch.
Samu messing with them, clearly trying to force an error. Big splash in the corner.
The Head Shrinkers accompanied to ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler. But now, he's hoping to lead Yokozuna to the WWE Championship.
And looking at all the top young talent in this ring, I see many other main event stars of the future that could follow the lineage of Yoko. There may be an abundance of togas in the arena today, but you're not going to see a lot of Greco-Roman wrestling out of the Head Shrinkers. They're just looking to hurt the Steiners.
And that actually may help Samu and Fatu here. The Steiner brothers have earned most of their wins by utilizing their amateur wrestling skill set. I can't imagine they'll get many grappling opportunities against dedicated brawlers like the Head Shrinkers.
Samu and Fatu already some success in the... Here's the pin. Kicks out on a pinfall attempt.
He's far from finished.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Whoa, headbutt. Oh, what a response.
High angle exploder suplex.
Perfect position. Looks like the Moonalock.
The bridge is in.
He's in a bad position now.
Resisting as much as he can, but for... Painful submission maneuver. The fingers are prying apart and they're out.
Ref needs to check on that fresh cut on Scott.
The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division and a substantial winner's purse.
I don't think the Head Shrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matters, Saxton, but they are dead set on proving they're the toughest dudes around. Leaning on the turnbuckle here. Arm wringer.
Right hand will counter.
Tag made, fresh partner in.
Tag is in.
Here's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. Double big back body drop.
As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, do you think either of these teams is feeling the pressure of their first WrestleMania?
I can tell you that Samu and Fatu truly did not care. Alpha has turned these men into brutal fighters who simply want to destroy their opponents no matter where the fight takes place.
And as for the Steiners...
And there goes Steiner sent outside the ring.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now, cleaning house.
Oh, look at this, the power by Scott Steiner.
But the tag was made and Scott not aware.
Big kick.
Scott Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
And this is what the head shrinkers do. Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, decided to hot dog around, and got a foot.
Nice takedown, stack for the pin.
Turns it around, and the shoulders are down. He ends the pin attempt for some reason.
Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver. Samu sensed that was coming.
Maneuver, got the cover.
Is it enough to close this out?
No, stops the count at 2.
Almost inhuman at this point. Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here. Caught with a clothesline. Denied with an elbow.
And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all 4 men in this tag team showcase.
Well, we already knew about the brawling of the head shrinkers and the grappling of the Steiners, but men as big as these 4 behemoths should not be able to fly around the ring like they have thus far.
It is made for an extremely tough act to follow, guys. Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
He looks absolutely dead on his feet.
Yeah, he could really use a miracle right about now.
Oh, jarring back elbow.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Oh, what a roundhouse. Ooh. And now Scott is getting beaten down.
The head shrinkers smartly keeping themselves out of the grasp of Rick and Scott Steiner. Very soaring.
Elbow drop. Boom, what impact. Oh, he cuts it off.
Finally, Scott's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
He's able to stop that onrush. Now looking to capitalize.
A quick reversal by Samu.
Find some payback with their own reversal.
Getting him right into the corner.
Back elbow completely cuts them off. Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Knock it over with the Frankensteiner.
Beautiful. Right into the cover.
And guys, what a war we're witnessing between the Steiners and the head shrinkers.
This is the trickiest bet in all of Vegas, Cole. Both teams so evenly matched, I wouldn't know who to bet on.
Tag. Double team coming.
Driven down face first.
That's it. No way the Steiners come back now. Ow.
Ooh. Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
Dangerous position for the referee there.
Agonizing. And Fatu into the pin for the win. And the head shrinkers get the win.
Here are your winners, Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
And what a huge win for the head shrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the 1996 Survivor Series. Born into this business, The Rock would become WWE's first ever third-generation superstar, following in the footsteps of his father and grandfather. Who had competed in WWE rings before him.
Dwayne, you had a huge responsibility. There's a legacy, and you have to take it so seriously.
Even with incredibly high expectations, the Great One surpassed them all. Along with the usual achievements, if your name is The Rock: 2 Intercontinental Championships, 5 Tag Team Championships, 8 WWE Heavyweight Championships, a Royal Rumble victory, not even to forget the fact that The Rock once led an entire nation. The Rock has one of the more noteworthy feats in WWE history, earning WrestleMania victories over Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and John Cena. Each of these men are known as the faces of their respective era. Each of these men found out what happens when you go one-on-one. Oh, you know the rest. Of course, The Rock rivaled Stone Cold Steve Austin's popularity during the vaunted Attitude Era, tearing opponents down with rock bottoms and people's elbows while tearing them apart on the mic with cutting one-liners and catchphrases that are still recited to this day.
If you smell, know your role and shut your mouth.
He ended CM Punk's 434-day title reign as WWE Champion at the 2013 Royal Rumble as well, after having only competed twice over the previous 9 years, displaying the always-ready mentality and physical conditioning on which he has built his global brand. But you don't need me to rattle off The Rock's resume to you, now do you? Of course not. The man is an occasion unto himself. He has headlined the biggest events against WWE's most iconic superstars and has always found a way to, how does he put it? Layeth the SmackDown on some jabroni's candy ass. I couldn't have said it better myself, although I think I may have just done that. But indeed, he has. On a Thursday night in February of 1997, The Rock, still known as Rocky Maivia, would find himself challenging for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Only a few months into his tenure, he would be matched up against a face that would ultimately become one of his most familiar and hated rivals, Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Seemingly overmatched by a more seasoned opponent, a youthful Rock would demonstrate all the traits that have come to define him in the years since. Tenacity, high IQ, and that legendary Samoan strength to ultimately surprise Helmsley and kick off the first championship reign for Rocky Maivia. It would be the first step of a journey that has ultimately led The Rock into the pantheon of WWE's elite. So now it's all in your hands. It's up to you to showcase the undying drive that makes The Rock the hardest worker in the room to deliver a shocking upset against the Greenwich snob himself. Guide The Rock to victory over Triple H at a very special Thursday, Raw Thursday, to give the first jolts to what would become the most electrifying career in sports entertainment.
And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Making his way to the ring is the challenger from the South Pacific, weighing in at 275 pounds, Rocky Maivia.
A blue chip talent with a bright future.
On his way to defend the Intercontinental Championship, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
His opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 246 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Helmsley is scheduled to face another challenger at an upcoming show this Sunday. And he's taking the risk, stepping in here against a newcomer, Rocky Maivia.
Well, you can consider it risky, you can consider it overconfident, but any way you look at it, it's a dangerous move by Helmsley to take on an athlete who has been on a real roll. Rocky Maivia has been successful thus far in WWE, and Rocky is focused. Rocky is only thinking about tonight.
Saxton, just curious, have you ever exercised your right to remain silent? I am tired of all this talk about Rocky Maivia. Yeah, he's been on a roll, but it could all come to a screeching halt tonight at the hands of Hunter Hearst Helmsley. You can see it in the eyes of each individual. Only razor-sharp focus when this much is on the line.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia...
Launching! Oh, my!
He's looking to take things to the outside now. Counters right back on Rocky. The environment, Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth.
The Cobra clutch is applied.
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down. Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense. Oh.
And Rocky there not showing any signs of being intimidated. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. Looking to explore things ringside now. And a counter by Helmsley.
Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes. In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
Confident words from Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Not sure how relevant his timepiece is to this match, though, Corey.
It isn't relevant. I just wanted to share an example of how far ahead in the game of life Helmsley is.
From the top, through the air, and connects.
From all the way up, wasted no time flying out to the floor.
He gets into the ring. And are you kidding me? He's going up again?
Here we go.
Oh, he paid for that. High risk.
Schoolboy into the pin.
Able to reach the ropes, and he's able to last here. With the counter. And watch Watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Perched up top. A diving knee drop.
Maivia risk perfectly. I don't think Helmsley had that scouted at all.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
That's right, baby. Okay, all right.
Sent into the corner.
Kick to the body and now dragging their opponent's face across the top rope. Big forearm.
Maivia is ready for that.
Hunter whipped into the corner. Nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle in a big right hand.
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight.
Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover. And Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Maivia just collapsed.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
In a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers, the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss. There wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family. The Anawa'i Fatu Maivia wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter Maivia isn't simply one of the two principals behind the sacred blood bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Maivia would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia was a potent blend of brawn and grappling technique, often muscling his opponents down to the mat through a variety of joint locks and then switching to more painful holds once grounded. His sleeper hold and stump puller were both feared and renowned, and make no mistake about it, Maivia knew there was always more than one path to the ultimate victory. Out of the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia also ran one of the most successful wrestling promotions on the planet, Polynesian Pro Wrestling, based out of Hawaii, showing his mastery of the business in every aspect. His induction into WWE's Hall of Fame class of 2008 was supremely deserved, forever enshrining Peter Maivia as the legend he always was. And now, we present to you the opportunity to walk in the boots of the legendary High Chief Peter Maivia, facing off against one of the most legendary WWE rivals, George the Animal Steele. You will settle this score once and forever and showcase the overwhelming strength of Peter Maivia, which has ever since remained as a hallmark for every single solitary member of this bloodline. Steele is no easy battle, though. He thrives in the chaos, one of pro wrestling's true madmen. He'll even try to eat part of the ring if he thinks it'll help him break you down. So do your best and honor High Chief Peter Maivia properly with a resounding victory.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds, George the Animal Steele.
I'm not even sure the cage can contain this man.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Steele had better keep an eye on Maivia, because Maivia is a true brawler.
Few men can handle the chaos of the animal inside a steel cage, but I believe the High Chief is ready.
Maivia carrying such pride into the ring.
Very stark contrast to Steele.
We'll see which prevails tonight.
High Chief Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steele in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the Animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage can even contain them. Oh, one step ahead there. George the Animal Steele might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost a match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steele's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the Animal will throw at him, even inside a cage.
From way out. Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing. Down with a face buster.
We've seen that Steel isn't above using a foreign object to gain the edge against Maivia. So he's got to have the advantage in a match where they're surrounded by one huge weapon, right?
Well, you'd think that, Cole, but think about how these men prepared for this match. The High Chief is a consummate professional whose game plan for this stipulation. And Steel, well,
From the heavens, splash from the top.
Peter Maivia very...
Oh, look out. It's on now. Ooh.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of the rapid-fire shots. Neither superstar backing down. Oh my, that'll rock you. Maivia gets stonewalled.
Nice press. Hackenschmidt bite. Hackenschmidt bite.
Someone stop this.
When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match, shoulders down, this could be it. Raises the shoulder before the 1 count.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
Oh, man.
Maivia isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Yeah, and George Steele is just overwhelming the High Chief here.
Ooh, and he stops that offense. Now heading up the cage.
Taking it nice and steady, trying to make it to the top.
Oh, my goodness.
Powerbomb.
He sent flying down to the canvas.
Truly an uphill climb in every sense. Getting back up gets harder each time.
Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steele as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steele is, well, he's an ugly creature.
To the sky!
What a counter by Peter Maivia.
Takes their breath out. Effective counter.
And he avoids what was coming. And Steele is one step quicker. Choke slam! Vicious right forearm. The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steele to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia's prepared.
And George is caught.
Just breaking down the opponent.
And George is laid out.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, well measured. Oh.
Connects. Saw it coming.
Shoulders down. Looking for the win here.
He gets the kick out after the 1.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
Unraveled on George. Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how does he earn the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anoa'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body.
Stop right to the gut. He's trying to climb up the steel cage.
Trying to get up. He has no clue what's in store for him here. From way up top and down. Fought back with a punch to the gut.
High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in...
Another big move! Backbreaker, good grief! Does Peter Maivia have this sewn up? Taking it step by step. climbing onwards and upwards.
Seated at the top of the cage right now. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
And now the climb down could be as tough as the climb up for him.
And the High Chief defeats the Animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia. It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a Chief Content Officer, I'm going to drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era. This individual is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as a decorated champion from MMA. That's right. I think you might know who I'm talking about. They could be the next big crossover star from the cage to the squared circle to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
The CCO just alluded to the fact that we might have an MMA champion going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
Hello there. So nice to finally meet you. I'm Troy Simpkin, seasoned and esteemed WWE producer.
Hey, Troy. Nice to meet you too.
We are so excited for your arrival at WWE. There's been so many successful crossover stars between MMA and sports entertainment, and we think you could be bigger than all of them.
Thanks. I think so too. So, what's the plan?
We want to get you acclimated to a WWE ring before the draft. So you're gonna head down to the Performance Center. We've even lined up some training partners with MMA experience to make you feel comfortable. Who do you prefer?
How about the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler?
Excellent. Just be sure to lay low down there. We want your debut at the draft to be a huge surprise.
I'll do my best.
Oh, one more thing. Make sure you look good on draft night.
What are you getting at?
It's just that in the past, WWE Superstars had to wear whatever we told them to for their non-ring attire. And as much as I miss those days, that's no longer how it works around here. It's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever you want.
So I can dress how I want to dress? I assumed that was the case, but thanks for confirming.
All right, we better wrap this up before any looky-loos start pulling out their phones. Safe travels, and we'll see you soon. Hello there. So nice to finally meet you. I'm Troy Simpkin, seasoned and esteemed WWE producer.
Hey, Troy. Nice to meet you too.
We are so excited for your arrival at WWE. There's been so many successful crossover stars between MMA and sports entertainment, and we think you could be bigger than all of them.
Thanks. I think so too. So, what's the plan?
We want to get you acclimated to a WWE ring before the draft. So you're going to head down to the Performance Center. We've even lined up some...
How about the Queen?
Excellent.
I'll do my best.
Oh.
What are you getting
at? It's a new...
So...
All right.
Hey, I've seen all your fights. Big fan. Hear you might be joining us in WWE soon.
Thanks. And I'm a fan too. Nice to meet you, Jimmy.
I know you got the fight game on lock, but WWE is different. You never know who you can trust or what's coming next.
That sounds a lot like MMA. I think I'll fit in okay.
So you are coming to WWE?
I didn't say that.
I feel you. Well, maybe I'll see you soon. Or not. Later.
1, 2, 3.
That's it. It's over. It's the bell.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
Ah, and it just got even bigger. It's one of the hottest stars in MMA.
Are the rumors true? Will they be the #1 pick?
Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple questions before the draft. I know you just got here and must be getting pulled in 100 different directions, so I'll try to make this quick.
No problem. And it's Kathy, right? Good to meet you.
You too. You've been on top of the fight game for years in MMA. What personality traits led to your success?
Simple. I'm not afraid of a fight. I pull no punches and I won't back down. I guess you could say I'm the bold and brash type.
I think you'll fit in well around here. What can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected #1 overall tonight?
I don't have time for internet gossip. All that matters to me is what happens when the bell rings. If I go #1, that just means there's a bigger target on my back. But I live for that sort of thing. So just bring it.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
You feeling okay? I know it's tough. New surroundings, big expectations coming from a different sport. A lot of eyeballs on you tonight.
I'm ready, but I'm actually a little disappointed it's just a draft, and I don't get to punch someone in the face.
Hey, it's WWE. You never know. I've got to get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? At least in MMA, I knew when I was going to get hit. Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I'm focused on kicking someone's ass. Don't care who it is.
Perfect. I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Hey, you all right? I'm fine. I know we didn't cross paths too much when you were in MMA, but it's good to see a friendly face here. Anyway, it's wrestling. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
Hey, this superstar might surprise you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Bach!
I'm not really fond of most local competitors, but this is more like it. What was this guy's MMA record, Saxton?
0-12 in professional fights and one draw that was overturned to a loss.
Of course. Why do these guys do this to themselves? Or to me, rather?
The #1 pick is ready to complete his journey from the cage to the ring.
And his opponent from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 163 pounds, Jackson!
I know he hasn't even made it to the ring yet, but this guy already looks like he belongs. The swagger, the focus. I think we're witnessing the beginning of something very special.
Why don't you go take a cold shower, Saxton? All he's proven is that he's capable of walking down an aisle. He's going to have to do a lot more to prove he's worthy of all the hype.
Raw's #1 draft pick looks ready to unleash his fury on his opponent. It'll be interesting to see how quickly the superstar can transition from MMA to WWE.
Absolutely. In MMA, you're generally matching strikes and submissions, but here in WWE, you're dealing with a huge range of styles and personalities.
If anyone can make that transition, though, it's this guy. He was the #1 pick for a reason, and he's about to show us why.
Misses the target.
Forearm club.
Turn it around with a reversal. Oh. Boom, a forearm smack.
Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
Went for the springboard and missed.
Big boot to the guts.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Oh, oof, kick finds it.
They've got their opponent's arm.
Vicious knee drop.
Uh-oh. Way too low. Diving moonsault. Oh, comes right back at him. Return fire on Adrian.
Bam. Nice job dodging contact there. Into the DDT. A running Hurricane Rana. Oh, looks like we're going to see it for sliced bread. Outlook is bad for Buck.
Oh, and he just kicked out.
You got to be kidding me.
Surviving that maneuver is absolutely amazing. Just dished out his most devastating offense, and you got to be wondering if he's thinking one more time will be the charm. Countered right when it was needed. Oh, wiped out with the crossbody. Transitions into the pin. Is this it?
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we gonna do with him? We're going to get some answers. And we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
You better start explaining real fast before I beat the truth out of you.
The new era has arrived.
Is this about the draft? Because Triple H said it was the start of a new era?
It's been right in front of you, but you can't ignore it anymore.
What's been right in front of me?
Lord Don.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Well, looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so, too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Weighing in at 163 pounds, Jackson!
There's an extra degree of intensity from this superstar tonight. It looks like he's determined to put an end to Tony D'Angelo's attacks once and for all.
I'm sure he is, Saxon. This is a true grudge match. D'Angelo messed with the wrong guy here.
The mask is off, the gloves are off, and any moment will be off too.
It is time for the Don to make that money.
And his opponent, representing the family, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
Messing with Tony D can be a dangerous proposition.
Yeah, the Don is tough as nails with plenty of street smarts.
Surrounds himself with family, and he is quite power hungry.
Yeah, but Tony D's methods have paid off. Tag team gold, the North American title, and the Heritage Cup.
Well, he's just a savvy businessman who's diversifying his holdings. Yeah, that's it.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match...
Here we go. Time to work out some aggression. Ooh!
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Stop to the belly.
Right on target with a stop to the gut.
And Tony didn't see that coming.
Ooh! Timed his defense perfectly. Sliding out of danger there. Oh, D'Angelo anticipated that.
Oh, step up Enziguri. And he comes in under the ropes now. Oh, the elbow connects. These two trading one blow after another. Ooh. Neither competitor is backing down. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. The fight is on, and it's furious.
Oh, man. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Running Hurricane. Has them hooked, looking for sliced bread.
Going to counter power slam.
Target locked in. He knows it's that time.
Axe handle from the middle rope.
Tony sizing him up.
The spine buster.
No doubt, D'Angelo ended this.
He's still in this fight.
He's in total disbelief. That did not finish the job.
Everyone watching this is in total disbelief right now.
I've lost count of how many times this match should have ended by now.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Oh, strong impact.
Oof. Oh, predicted what was coming. Slingshot in. Slingshot cutter.
Oh, my God. Springboard moonsault. Wow. At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
I'm surprised that more damage hasn't been done at this point. You saw that being telegraphed.
He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. Catches the leg. A picture-perfect moonsault. Oh! Oh, what a kick.
Ooh. Looking to end this.
Dragon twist cutter. Ah, just like that, he's busted wide open.
Opening up the floodgates.
This is more than a win. On bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about. Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on? That's certainly Gigi Dolan. Trick Williams from behind. What is happening? And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion. And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene. Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane. Please, somebody, anybody, do something. We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally. You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions. What the? Bayley and KO about this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, It's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... MMA.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to date, so yeah, I'd say I know them very well. And trust was never an issue.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Hey, it's been a minute.
I know. Thanks for coming here on short notice.
No problem, but are you sure you want me to help you with this? I know I've dabbled in wrestling before, but I've been focusing on MMA the past few years. Just seems kind of, I don't know, desperate.
Ah, my ex calling me desperate. I miss that.
I'm going to ignore that, but I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules in MMA, but today's pinfall only, to get used to wrestling again.
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
We are going to kick some Mutiny ass.
Haven't changed a bit.
All right, show Sammy why you're the only person on Earth I'd bring in here to watch my back. Use your striking to set up a grapple. Keep the pressure on! Don't give them room to breathe! You're doing great! Keep pushing! Watch out for counters! Nice! Now follow it up with a power move! One, two! Use your footwork, just like in the cage! One, two! Stay aggressive, but don't get careless. Mix up your attacks. Keep them guessing. You can taunt your opponent here. It's actually encouraged. I knew I made the right choice bringing you in.
One, two.
Keep your guard up. Stay focused. Have fun in there. This is wrestling.
One, two. It's over. Hit the bell.
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this fighting in MMA, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being... scheming and calculated.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
NXT is going to be ready for you to strike back, but they don't know I'm on board yet. We can use that as a tactical advantage.
How so?
We're going to hustle them, embarrass them, and when it's all over, walk out with their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag titles.
I would have just wanted to go invade them right back, but I'm intrigued. How are we going to pull this off?
I know a guy who can get me into the Performance Center.
First things first, just how the hell you got in here. The Performance Center is official NXT mutiny territory now.
Chase got us in, right?
That's right. I'm Chase. Used to train here a few years back. Still think I got a raw deal. Before that, I was a popular minor league mascot named Ribby. Ring a bell?
I have no idea what you're talking about. So you just walked right in? I don't get it.
Well, I still had my old badge. Plus, it helped that I kept in touch with Todd, the security guard. Good guy.
Freaking Todd! This really is his last strike. Anyway, I'll deal with him later. Why exactly are you here?
We're here to show Mutiny just how great me and Chase are. If you want to take down Raw and SmackDown, you need to sign us.
Is Shawn Michaels still here? What about Corey Klein? I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. They really missed the boat on old Chase.
None of them are here. You're dealing with me, okay? NXT Mutiny signed me to be their top producer, and I can't have outsiders showing up unannounced on my watch. My bosses would not approve.
I told you this was a bad idea, Chase. Let's just go to SmackDown or Raw, where they recognize real talent. Their GMs have been blowing up my phone nonstop.
Wait, they have? You know, it just so happens that the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions are training here today and need some opponents. So if you two think you're Mutiny material, go prove it.
You won't regret this.
Just remember, if this works out, who gave you the big break. Now excuse me. I need to go fire Todd. I'm happy you two came in today. Lexus and JC were just telling me they wanted some real competition. But I guess you'll have to do. Kidding! Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in. Lexus and JC, after this match is over, can you help me set up my new office computer? Having trouble with that pesky dongle again.
Tag was made.
I've seen more impressive moves in a slow-motion replay. Hey, Chase! Maybe you should chase after a new career. I got a million of them. You might want to reconsider that mascot career, Chase.
One.
Not gonna lie, this beats working for Miz. But that's not saying much. Every Tuesday I had to clip his toenails. Am I oversharing? Ideas for how we can freshen up NXT. Bringing back the shaky cam every time someone gets hit, 3 cuts per second. Bailey and KO are gonna love it. Have you thought about tagging out permanently?
There's a tag is in.
We call this the Performance Center, not the flop around center. Wait, you guys did say you were wrestlers, right? black suit I got? Just trying to fit that whole rebel mutiny vibe. Is it working? My new mutiny business cards are gonna be amazing. We're talking next level.
1, 2, it's over.
We weren't ready for that match, Troy, but I promised the outcome would be different with more time to prepare.
Speak for yourself. I was fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think about a rematch, Troy?
I think it's cute you think another match would turn out any differently. But you've given me a great idea. If you want a rematch so bad, why not do it on NXT? So the entire world can see your big debut and how talented you are.
Thank you. I accept your offer of a rematch on NXT.
Perfect. The Unity Champions are gonna look great. And Bailey, KO, and all my new bosses here at Mutiny are gonna love it. Thanks for doing me this huge favor.
Anytime.
And this is definitely not the pairing we were expecting.
I had heard that the #1 draft pick and their partner here tonight were tight, but I didn't expect indie wrestler Chase to be pushed aside.
I don't know who's more surprised, us or Lexis King and JC Jane. They planned for a cakewalk and instead got a match against one of the best WWE has to offer and their debuting partner.
Let's see what else the challengers have up their sleeves as they battle for the Unity Tag titles. Remember, guys, the title is on the line here in this one.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
The following is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Jackson and Angel. And their opponents, the team of Lexis King and JC Jane.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. How much might a surprise change like this affect the Unity Champs game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase, and instead, we have the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention, it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust on the fly while already in the thick of things. Champ caught off guard by that.
What a counter by Lexis.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Wow, what a drop kick.
Showing off the quickness, that'll turn things around in a hurry.
And that was some brutal impact on that DDT. And Lexis just got torn down there. Oh, he timed that counter well. Oh, he fights Lexis back. Brings them down. Now a big swing of momentum against King.
Lexis unable to use his wide arsenal here.
Man, what timing on that counter.
And into the corner he goes.
He's pumped up, and so is this crowd.
King one step ahead.
Lands an elbow.
Punch right in the head.
He's able to reverse it.
Big time power slam. And avoids taking any damage. Gets out of the way of that one.
She countered that into her own. Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. An uncanny showing of power. After everything he's been through.
Oh, nice way to get out.
Roll up here. And easily kicks out of the count.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon. Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out. Check out the springboard.
Springboard, but nobody home.
Front face lock applied. Hooks the leg. Hoisted up and driven down, fisherman style.
Pin attack by the champion. She makes the save, and this match continues. He makes the tag here.
And now placed in the corner.
Oh, right into a count.
Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexis King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
1, 2, 3. That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
I saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them, too. Well done.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to get his job back with us. Good luck with that.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?